Hello everybody, happy new year. Yes, this is 2024 and you're not seeing me, and I know I'm early, but I had to darken all the lights so that you could see these two most beautiful embroidered freestanding lace designs that I wanted to talk about today and share with you. The first one, the white one, you can see there is a light inside. It's one of those little candle lights, and then the tree next to it is all lit up. So I wanted to share that with you and talk to you about it. These are OESD designs. They have some of the most gorgeous designs. So I'm gonna flip this on so the light comes back on. Now you can see me, okay? And I'm going to talk to you about this one first. This is a brand new one from this year. This is OESD, and it is available. We ask that if you want to do these projects from OESD, that you go through our website. We have an affiliate link. And it takes you directly to their website, or what I can do is I can post pictures, and if you're interested it'll take you directly to them. I mean, if you can just look at I still got a few threads to cut, but it's done. Look at this, all of these things. Now, talk about three-dimensional and lots of stitching, and something that is a one-of-a-kind project that you can make. It's got the bottom with the hole in it so you can put your little candle light. I happen to have one, a battery one. I don't know if you can tell. It kind of flickers, so it looks actually like there's a candle inside. But just absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. So you want something that's going to take a little more time, a little more creativity, a little more patience. Here you go. Absolutely gorgeous thread. There is some fabric underneath it, but it's got the stabilizers and everything. So I wanted to share this with you. Okay, this is one of their new ones from Christmas this year, but you can still get it. You can get them all year. And I believe you can get a lot of them as direct as a download. So if you decide you want it, you can get it now. And this one, share this one with you. This is my Christmas tree. I left this one out all year because remember last year I challenged you to leave something out? Well, this was my something out. This is, if you can see, just look at it. All of those pieces are embroidered, then put together. There's little like buttons that's embroidered as well. Just absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to do something really cool, really different this year, anytime throughout the year, they've got a lot of different projects. I am going to do the star, a three-dimensional star for on top of my tree. Didn't get it done for this year, but you know, I have 360 plus days that I can work on it and be able to, to do it. So this actually even sets, let me hold this up. I've got a little mat for underneath that it sets. And there is a hole in the bottom. So again, you can put lights on it, or you can use your little battery operated candles. So that's something that something a little bit different. So we wanted to share that with you. Also, I've got this setting here, and I just have to add several beautiful cards that were sent to us, and we thank everyone who thought of us and was so kind as to send cards. But I have to share this one with you. This comes from Colleen Bessie out in California. She is the card maven. I don't know. I can't think of a card artist. She loves to make cards, and I've been very fortunate throughout the years to receive cards different times from her. And this one, I just love it. So I don't throw them away. I save them. I have a whole stack of cards like this, just specific ones that have been given to us. There's a lot of care and attention that goes into handwritten cards. I have another one up here from Maria Goad that was a thank you card. I've got it stuck up on the wall. These things tend to be my inspiration. They make me happy. You have a crazy day, a rough day. Grab one of your cards and take a look at them again. This one I thought, oh man, it could be framed, or just leave them out, and I save them for Christmas decorations. Then next year I can use them, and I put the cards back out. So just wanted to share that with you. Some things that are going on that I wanted to make sure everybody knows is, one thing is the quilt you see on the wall behind me. This quilt is a block of the month. We're doing as a block of the week. Most weeks it's going to start on Wednesday the 17th. You can do one block, you can do all the blocks. You can use your own fabric. The pattern, if you've started this before and you already have the pattern, great. If not, there's a stack of the pattern. We will send it to you, Dropbox. You can print it or whatever. You can use your own stash. It can be a mishmash of all kinds of different fabrics, whatever you want to do. We're going to be doing a different technique, different feet, different things. We use yarn and piping and rickrack and buttons, and great chance to go grab grandma's button bin. That's what I tell people. Get grandma's button bin and drag out and get some of those old odd buttons. It's a great way to display them. This entire quilt can be made on a traditional sewing machine. Okay, so you can do it on a traditional machine. There are bonus blocks. In block 12, there are bonus blocks that can be embroidered or applique. So you have that option if you have an embroidery machine, but you can make the same blocks by applique. You can make them as standalone blocks. All the different blocks are different sizes. Some are the same, but they're all different. You save all the scraps, you put them together. You see the flying geese. Or the little half square triangles around the middle, and other strips and the little flowers and all of those kinds of things. You see that. You're going to learn those techniques. So you can choose the classes are set up individual, in that you can sign up for one class, you can sign up for all the classes. You have to have the patterns, obviously. If you've started it before and not finished and you need some help on a particular block, you can just choose that block. Okay, as long as you've got the pattern, you can use whatever fabrics you want. I had somebody asking this morning, and I told them, to get started, I think the very first block on the 17th gives you all the stuff that you need for the whole, the background, the batting, that kind of stuff. But you can use a mishmash of tone on tone, white on white, beige on beige, cream on cream, and you can mix and match, mix those, because you can see each block stands individually, so it doesn't have to be exactly the same fabric all the way through. So it's just a great opportunity to learn new techniques. If you've never done couching, you've not done reverse bobbin work, any of those things, you can choose just that class, and we'll help you. Piping, that's on one of them. It uses different feet, so if you have a machine and you've got a whole box of feet and you don't know what they are, you bring them to class. So that is coming, and I know we've had quite a few people over the weekend sign up for it. There are, there's more than 12 blocks. It was set as 12 months, but we're going to do it it's going to be mostly week by week. I've got a couple Wednesdays, there's something else going on, but from 2 to 4, it'll be like a lecture, demo, video, or whatever I have for each one of them. You'll have a chance to practice if you want to practice. You'll have the video, since we do it as Zoom, that we can send to you afterwards, okay? So I wanted to just kind of clarify and make sure if anybody had any questions about that, send us an email. I'll do my best to answer. But mainly you need the pattern, and as soon as you order the pattern, well, maybe not the very instant, but you order the pattern the same day, Mike will send it to you by Dropbox. I will tell you, it is not a fancy, gorgeous, beautiful pattern. It's not, never was. This is what, now I have mine in a book, so I would suggest that you print them and put them in a binder. I have that. I do have each one of the blocks. They're also pictured on each date so that you'll know. But if you look in here and you just, well, just as an example, look here, the instructions, they've been printed and printed so many times. In fact, they still have our old address on. That's how many times I've done this project. But it's just, they're black and white, okay? So don't be alarmed about that. Again, you can do all, you can do one, you can just come in, whatever. Let me see, what else? I am going to start working on my blocks so that you guys can get excited about this. This is going to be, if you've not done a Hoop Sisters, so I just showed you OESD, and you see how gorgeous their freestanding laces. You saw my Emmett's Cottage that I had hanging on the wall, the Dashing Through the Snow. We're going to be doing one of their table runners next month. You can join up and just pick that class if you want to do it. Those are embroidery. We're going to do a table runner and play around with their background quilting designs. But Hoop Sisters, this is just really, really cool. It takes 4 different fabrics. You can decide what size. If you just want it as a wall hanging, 49-inch square. So you can do the 5-inch blocks all the way up to 99-inch square, your king size, if you want to do a 10-inch block. Now, when we purchased those, we also added and went over and purchased the classes. This is going to be done a little bit differently. I've got the information up here on the Splendid Star. It's going to be a sew along in a private Facebook group. Okay, the people that are teaching it is actually the ones who designed it. Okay, so it's Hoop Sisters. The designers are going to be the instructors. I'm going to be in there as well as part of the group to help with my participants. And if there's enough interest, we can add a get-together once a month to keep on task. Okay, but I do need to have several people in order to pull that one off. But this is going to be run, and let me look over here on my calendar, because they're doing it this Thursday the 4th at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. They're doing a live, and what that is getting started. You don't have to have anything. It's getting started. So, well, you don't have to have your fabric and stuff. You do have to purchase the Hoop Sisters Splendid Star design from us. Okay, you do have to purchase that, because they're going to ask you when you go to join their Facebook group. You have to answer where you purchased where you purchased it, and it does have to come from a dealer. This is not something that's available on Hoop Sisters this year. Navigator from last year is now available on their website. They keep it exclusive to the shops for 1 year. So this is our shop exclusive design for this year. And like I said, I'm going to be participating as well. It takes 4 fabrics. You don't have to have those fabrics picked out. If you need help, we'll give you a discount. If you buy the design, we give you a discount, and we'll help you pick the designs pick the fabrics. Okay, we'll go through and send you the link so that you can go on Facebook and request to be part of that group. Thursday's just the getting started, what to expect. I think, let's see, they're doing this in 2 sessions this year. So, think about it. It goes all year, and if you can't quite get with it to do it this part, the first session, there'll be a session in February, March, April, and May. 4 months, 4 sessions. They'll be done live. They're doing the Getting Started live. Then there's 5 live classes taught within the Facebook group over 4 months. So there'll be 5 classes that they'll teach live, but it's in the Facebook group, so you can still watch the recording afterwards. They will also have 10 pre-recorded instructional videos that they're making, professional instruction videos, one for each of the unique blocks. So there's 10 different unique blocks. They're going to do instructional videos, so that helps you to be able to pace it and do it on your own time. And I keep looking over because I'm reading off the paper. They'll have Q&A, question and answer thread with questions answered during the live, so you can be on live and you can post your questions, and as many of you, the group can be just as big as you want it to be. So that is, let's see, so the designer is Sarah Congdon is the designer, so she's going to be the presenter. So who better than to have the class than the one who created the design? So that's what is pretty cool. Then there's also a session 2 in August, September, October, and November. And I think if you get started now, you can repeat if you get stuck along the way and you don't get finished and you want to be in part of the live group again. I think you can be back in as part of the group in August, September, October, and November. So how cool is that? So we're going to be participating in it as well. I've got my fabrics, I've got the pieces cut, so I'm going to try to get some of the sample blocks because it's beautiful. It really, really is, and hope more of you will want to participate in that. Next week we have our navigator again. We're working our way through that project, and the Easter tier tray with Kimberbell. I've got the pieces. All the pieces. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We've got 2 slots left available in that. Our mini wall hanging Kimberbell, I've got those cut, those kits. Mike's shipping them today. So if you are part of the DDE, the table runner for this month, and or the mini wall hanging, all of that stuff, I just talked to him. He's got boxes and boxes going out UPS, or he's taking them to the post office, or you can pick them up at the store. So all of that stuff is ready to go out. Let's see, I think the Christmas fabric sale is still going on, so you can take advantage of that. It's 50% off. But what I wanted to tell you or share with you is we like Amelia Scott too. So that's another one of the embroidery edge-to-edge quilting designs. And I encourage all of you to quilt, to do your own quilting. If you have a tabletop weightless quilter or the bigger weightless quilter, if you don't know what those are, ask me. I can share. I think the weightless we still have in the store. That takes up all that extra bulk, so you can quilt on your own your own machines. I will tell you that I quilted a king size quilt on one of the first, it was the Brother or Baby Lock, I don't know, PQ 1500 was, which is now, I don't know what they call it now, Accomplish or something, but it only had an 8-inch throat. Okay, and I free motion quilted it, an 8-inch throat. And I, if you come to one of the classes and ask, I can tell you how I did that. It is possible. You just have to do, just like you eat an elephant, one bite at a time. You just do parts and parts of it. That quilt behind us, you could so do that on a traditional machine, because once it's all quilted, each of those blocks are quilted as you go, then you could layer it and do some stitch in the ditch. But even if you don't want to do that, You can, you guys have Kimberbell's Clear Blue Tiles and all of their designs. Well, Amelia Scott has, look at this. This is just all of these, and I think it goes up to 20 different expansion packs, and there's jumbo ones, and there's expansion pack 15, 16. So I know that there's a lot of the expansion packs out there. What's really, really cool about Amelia Scott's is she partnered up with Dime. Okay, Dime's one of our vendors. We love our Dime products. Dime has the free tool shed software. If you don't have that, I believe you can get to that on our website too. You should, because it's free and it allows you to resize. What that does is she has created all of her designs, all of the ones that you purchase. There is a, what's it called, C2C file. That is the format that works with the Dime Toolshed software. What it allows is it allows you to open your design and resize it however big you want. Okay, and keeping it consistent. So you can choose the hoop that you have and change the design. If it's a 5x7 hoop, I don't know, and you have, let's see, if you have 6x10, maybe you have, I don't know, 9x14, and there's not a design that's just that size. You can take and resize it, or take it, you've got the jumbo, the 10 and 5/8 inch square. You can change them so that you can change the size, and it keeps it so that the stitches stay the same size. They don't get all wonky longer, or whatever. But all of the Amelia Scott, the reason I tell you all that is because the Dime Toolshed software is free, but all of these are on sale for 25% off. They're downloads, so that you can download them. And if you have already purchased before and you say, wait a minute, I want to resize, well, guess what? If you registered them on Amelia Scott's website, she has converted all of the designs. She went back, all of these, and you know how many of them designs that are on each one of these pages. She has converted all of them to that C2C, C2S, convert C2S, convert to stitches. That's what it's called. She's converted all of them for you so that you're not trying to bring in a PES or a different type of format. So she's converted all of them. And wait, there's more. These designs can be converted and used on your long arm. So if you're fortunate enough to have a long arm machine, and I do, and I have used them, you can convert them and use them on the long arm. Her other products that we have in the store, there's mug rugs and table runners, and some of the classes that we've done, those are on sale too. So right now all of Amelia Scott's stuff is on sale for I think it's 25% off. Okay, so you will be able to find it on the website. Alrighty, so I don't know if, let me see if I can pull this up. If anybody has any other questions, you are going to find that we're going to be changing our Facebook Live. We're going to be changing it up a bit. It's going to be a different time. We're looking at 2 days a week, not 4. Probably Tuesdays and Thursdays, either noon or 11 or 2, so we can kind of work it around schedule of some other things that we have going on, but so that we can continue it on. It looks like there'll be a Facebook Live with me, and there'll be one with Mike, because I know you guys love to have Facebook Lives with Mike. Okay, next up, our challenge. Who's up for a challenge for this year? I know you are. Let me see. See if I get this. Oh no, that's just post. Okay. Trying to get you guys up on my phone so that whenever I can do that, I can actually see if you have questions. Oh, that's all stuff from the other day. Okay. If you do, if you go ahead and post a question, I'll be able to see it maybe, and then maybe not. Okay, so trying to come up with some challenges or something for you to kind of get you excited for 2024. I know how many of you make New Year's resolutions or things that you want to do, and then kind of goes by the wayside, or you get on some of the groups and they say do this, this, and this, and you try to do everything with all of them. So I thought we would just keep it easy. Okay, so keep it easy and maybe a little bit of fun, and you can post it on our friends page too, because we always like to share and give everybody a chance to maybe if there's one thing that you would like to put out there that you want to accomplish in 2024, don't make it too huge. Post it, because if you write it down, it will come true, and if you say it to somebody else, it will. So challenge, a couple ideas for challenges, and you can choose all of them or you can just pick one, is to straighten, organize, or declutter one thing. Pick one. Does everybody have a messy drawer in the kitchen? Or a messy drawer in your sewing studio, or a box of scraps? Any of those things. Just pick one and say, okay, I'm going to declutter it, and maybe that's something you can do in the month of January. So that's just one thing. We've done this before. Finish something. I know every one of us have UFOs. And as soon as I say that, some of you jump on board and just see how many UFOs can I finish. Well, let's see. I wouldn't necessarily, or if you want to post it and that's what your plan is for 2024, I'm going to finish X number of UFOs. Okay? I wouldn't say you have to finish something before you start, because that's kind of the fun. I always have a half dozen different projects started, and I'll go from one to the other. Makes it more fun. So that, and the other thing is write a note card, whether it's a thank you, a note, a card, make a card, whatever. Believe me, you will make someone's day when they open up the mail and there's something as simple as a card, or drop it off and give it to them, and hey, thanks for whatever it is. If you take the time to hand write it, it costs you the least amount. All you have to do is put a stamp on it. We all have blank cards. Write a note. It will get read every single time. We all stand by the mail and pull the mail up. Yep. Throw it all into the trash can. If you have a handwritten note, that's not going to happen. In fact, I've even seen some sales stuff where they try to make it look like it's handwritten, but it really isn't. A handwritten note. So those are just 3 ideas. Yes, I already worked on note cards this morning. Okay. Decluttering. Oh yes, I took some time this past week. I am not done, but things tend to get messy in here. You guys only see this area. You don't see what's below. Finish class, put it down, and then it needs to be straightened up. And finish something. It can just be, a block. It doesn't have to be an entire quilt or an entire, whatever. So let's see. And guys, make it a great day. Go sew something, and we will be back. Let's see. Hoop Sisters is going to be live at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. on Thursday if you're part of that group. And if you want to be part of it, you know how to do it. Okay? We'll be back Thursday and catch up with you with you then. So make it a great day and go sew something.